Hello, people. It's me. I'm Biggy, and I'm back. And we are playing a little bit more Grim Dawn. I'm back sitting now, which is a good thing, I guess. Um, whatever problem that I was dealing with resolved quickly. Um, and hopefully, it wouldn't be something that would flare up in the future, so to speak. But, anyways, we're back playing a little bit more Grim Dawn. Oh, that's not good. Um, Let's see if this fixes it. Yes, it will. Okay, now we're started our recording, and let's just return to the game that we were at. Okay, good. And it looks like, yeah, this is fine. Okay. I've been asked to, no, I've been looking through some of the builds uh, of the characters, um, and I've discovered that this Aura of Cincher build with maxed out bursting rounds is not really like kind of super ideal to for leveling up. Um, I've been told that I should really just max out explosive strike, then go further into static strike, then go further into brimstone. Um, this will actually add more damage. But let me just double check on the Aura of Cincher if this is yeah, this reduces resistance, but not sure how much I should invest into, because I was told I should really invest into Fire Strike, Explosive Strike, um, Searing Strike, I think. Yeah, the Fire Strike allows it to hit with more intensity. Yep, and then just focus more on the demolitionist side just to add a little bit more damage, and as opposed to investing in the Aura of Censure. But I'm not sure. Let's just go ahead and stick with this for now. Um, Tell me what you guys think in the comments, whether if I should actually need to do that or not. But that being said, I think we should continue on with the main story here. We need to find captured farmers in the Blood Grove. Speak to Caladros. No, we're not doing that. Speak to Brother Elvius. Collect insignias. Clear out Griver's Mill. And just so you know, the Blood Grove is one of my least favorite parts of this particular uh, game in general. And the reason why I don't like Blood Grove is because of one thing, and that is the need for what's called the it's very messy. It's a very mazy kind of area, and just for this, I'm just gonna take a small part of my collection of chthonic seals. Um, I'll control click it, so I'll need something like 6. And why I'm doing this is because the amount of bull we have to deal with um, in getting said seal in reality. Oh yeah, I'll need to reset everything. Okay. And the other thing that we probably um, want to do is thinking about our future of fire damage. Conflagration is something that we probably want to build. Um, and this is a channel skill that must be held down. Oh, piercing beam of flame so intense so toughest armor can't withstand it. It's interesting, but it is a plus 24 to fire and burn damage. and elemental resistances, and +1 on all skills to demolitionist. Um, conflagration really still not as much as 100% to all damage and 22 regeneration per second, but I think as we are at level 35, we could try crafting it. So we'll need an enchanted flint, ruination, inferno, calamity. So let's see if we have all those things. Let's start with enchanted flint. So E and C H, enchanted flint. That's fine. Um, and then go over here and select calamity. We could do that. Inferno. It's N. Inferno. We are missing molten rigid shell. What is our last bit here? We have calamity, inferno, and conflagration. We need ruination. There we go. Ruination we could make. Okay. And just go rigid shell. Rigid shell. And we should have one inferno. Whew, that's a lot of typing, so it's a lot of effort for me. And conflagration. Now, it granted us Ulzin's Wrath, which is okay-ish, I guess. But let's have a look at the damage per second here. So it's 4,000 right now versus 4,574. That's very good. It's a nice little upgrade. And you could also see from our skill tree that it added quite a fair bit of skills as well. And that's one of the reasons why many said just delete all of this, add more to demo, and just buff demo all the way. It is an interesting argument, actually. So, that being said, I will test it out off screen. Well, I'll test it on screen, but we'll see if this is going to be enough for now. But having an extra +1 all skills of demolitionist is nice. I don't know where Ulzin's Wrath is though. Static Strike, Searing Strike, Blast Shield, Brimstone, Stun Jack, Quick Jacks, Full Spread. I think it's one of the final skills, not the big one. There we go. Ah, so it's one of the it's the buff skill to Vindictive Flame. Okay, energy reserve to chance to stun target. It's an interesting it's just an interesting thought. But we already see totem, so let's get out of the way. Okay. Let's go. Totem, jump backwards. Very good. Very nice. And I see an Astral Leg Wraps. We might be able to use that, because I believe that's... Oh, it's Lightning and Ether. As to Cadence and Reckless Power, nothing we could use. Alright. Let's keep going. What about you? Yep. Um, like I said, it's probably uh, wise for me to just get some chthonic seals right now. Oops. Yep, let's go and look at my character here. For some reason, I can't use mana infusion. Oh, yeah, because I don't no longer have the uh, needed equipment. The Okay, let's keep going as we follow this road. And kill all of these little guys here. The Blood Grove would probably take most of my time here as we head to Sorrow's Bastion, and we could finally get talking to one of these guys here. Earlier we stuck to Kaiman's Chosen, and why we chose Kaiman's Chosen is because of their equipment. They are fire-based. Yes, what must I do? And it says you need to collect chthonic seals. And here are the seals. Next, what does Kaiman require? What must be done? And we need to find Bolvar the Bloodbinder. Bolvar is kind of an annoying enemy to deal with, but here's our Master of Arms. You can see here that we get some really nice blueprints for some crafted materials and some chosen items here. Stars of War, seals, storm seals, all that good stuff, all this good stuff here, all fire based. But we're gonna use this opportunity to sell items we don't need. Like this, these two daggers, this thing. Has a little bit more armor than the other one. 4947. Okay. Nope. There we go. And anything else for the rings? No. Let's have a look here. Cold damage, no. +8 to all damage. Can't remember if this is going to be... Yeah, it's an improvement, finally. This has +3 to Force Wave. I could save it for another character. Lich of Sapphire. No, not really. Thunderstruck. Okay. I don't need this ring. And there's some the suppliers with all of his weapons, but of course we don't need to buy any of this. Because usually, and if you look at our inventory, it took 3 of our seals, and these seals are real hard to farm. Like real hard. So it's a good time for us to actually head over to this side. Let me pause and double check that the recording is still working okay. It's still working okay, I guess. And as you can see here, there's actually 2 sides to this to these what you call them, believers here. There's the these guys who are Kaiman's Chosen, who believes in Father Kaiman, and the other one is the Death Vigil. And the only thing that really matters here is that their gear is different. Although if you play the Forgotten Gods and finished it, you'll realize who is on the actual correct correct side here. But the it's questionable about what you should do or which side you should take. Oh, there we go. Finally, a chthonic seal. These drops are pretty hard to come by most of the time, but it's questionable about which side we should pick, because one side has better gear, definitely. Namely, the it has gear that's right for you. But then, for example, um, the other side drops things like Death Watcher pendants. So it's a Pokemon type situation. You could this one plus one all skill to Necromancer, so you can imagine how good that could be in the right in the right hands. Whereas the other guys, the Kaiman's Chosen, drop gear for fire, ice, and fire, lightning, and physical stuff. So it is a question of, do you want to buy gear and augments from them, or do you want to farm from their corpses? But it becomes a moot point when you have several characters, because you could have the best of both worlds and copy the stash over to your other character anyways. That being said, let's just deal with that little guy here. And there's Bolvar. We're doing okay because we're both ranged characters, and he doesn't seem to deal enough damage to me. Alright, we've got a Herald's Mask. That's pretty cool. The Herald's set. Oh, it's an interesting choice now, because the Herald's Mask, Herald's Jacket, and Herald's Ward is a cool set of items. Just plus ones to all skills. And you get to look like V from Vendetta. So it's actually a decent armor set for us in this early part of the game, if we decide to actually ever switch over. Oh, to decide to do that. Okay, let me just collect some insignias. And let's go ahead and do this. Oops. Ah! That is not what I wanted to do. I was going to be all cool, like, hey, jump backwards. Oof. That was close. Grabs all of these gear here. It's gonna be all cool, like, hey, look at me jumping backwards and being super cool. Okay. Required physique 3, 4, 5. Plus movement speed. I think we'll go with that then. Oh, let's add a bit to cunning here. Um, what else is there? Uh, lightning, electrocute damage, 5 health, regeneration per second, constitution, increased armor, essence drinker, steel. Oh no, these pants. No, not yet. Got ourselves a slime bolter, which adds 5% casting speed and slime balls on attack, but we're not built for that. Um, so let's go ahead and use this opportunity to look here for some more things that we could do. Well, there is that shrine. Oh, forgotten to uh, upgrade our skills. Like I said, we'll probably just do this for now. Um, and what is the next thing we were going to do after getting the skills? I'm blanking out here. Oh well, let's just keep going. Offer this. And we have a carbine. Okay, it's a two-handed weapon which you won't use. Alright. Let's have a look here at some more areas with insignias. How many is that? Come on, pick up the insignia, please. 4 out of 5. There's the trapped farmers. I'll see you in Homestead. Now, quick question on devotion. What is our next move? Elemental Storm we will stick with. Quill and Ghoul, and this seems good. I'll get back to you on what I want to do with devotions. And of course, I'll need to check the timing. Okay, yeah, I'll get back to that. I think since we're here and there's lots of green, let's go ahead and take something. I'm not sure if Night Talon is going to be any good or not. No, this is pet damage and stuff. We might go for having a look at Behemoth here. That adds a lot to survivability. Yep, I'll think about this in a little bit. And it also depends on whether if we're headed towards lightning damage, or do you want to stick with ice damage and fire and keep it an elemental gunner build. Then we will open up this guy here. There's a little boss, little mini boss here. Oops. Okay. I'll grab this. Stop throwing stuff at me, please. Yep. And we're going to take the time to actually look around a bit more for this. We're gonna have all the insignias we need, I think. Yep, we have 5, so we don't need to loot any more corpses. And that's a nice little area. But don't jump into that rift unless you know what you're doing. Or unless there's a quest for it. And we could get that quest, but that quest requires us being friendly with rovers. Or actually, Let me just. Oh, I would love actually if this game had a kind of a map marker mode where I could pin interesting areas in the map. But we're just gonna follow this road here until we hit the rift gate. Because that little rift right there is a little domain where you can go and collect some interesting things to unlock a shrine. But here we are, it's the rift gate. So let me just do a couple of things. First off, I want to go, well, I don't need to actually go, but press J here and have a look at rovers. We're only at friendly. If we kill more undead, we could probably get their quest already. So next episode, I'll probably go and do that as a side thing. But it's a long way between here up until Darkvale Gate. So back to Sorrow's Bastion first and complete these sets of quests at Sorrow's Bastion. Probably do this, then the brother something or other quest. Bolvar is dead. What must be done? It's Revok. I'm not sure if we got Bolvar's pendant or not. We did not. Okay. Let's just keep going, I guess. Let's shortcut through here. And he's asking us to kill Master Ravik. That's in this side of the grove. The quest, I think, for this side, the Kaiman's Chosen, is a little bit easier, depending on yeah, Kaiman's Chosen is a little bit easier and a little bit less involved. For the Because for the Death's Vigil side, you actually need to run around and go into a lot of danger areas. There's one right here on the right, actually. With all these ethereal grounds here. But I think what I'm going to do is, for this particular episode, is going to be shooting off Kaiman's Chosen's arch enemy at Fort Haron. These guys are okay. Not too hard to deal with. Stop shooting me from afar. Only I can do that. Cool it with the ranged attacks, bro. Whew, oh boy. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going. Grab some food. And at this point, I could talk about something random, but I want to thank, of course, all of the members. Firstly, Apilux, my highest tier member. You make this channel possible. You also provide the ideas of the content of this channel. You even provided me with the copy of Grim Dawn. I'll tell you a bit more about Apilux then, because he's my buddy since kindergarten. If you don't, if you believe it or not, he is the one who provided me with this copy of Grim Dawn. He is the one who actually encouraged me to try some of these games, some of these action-oriented RPGs, to see how far I've come along in my recovery. So if you want to have anybody to thank, just thank Apilux there in the comments. To let him know that, yeah, he's a really important and integral part of the channel now. Um, we're also, just let me bootstrap things a bit. Also want to thank some of our newer members that have joined recently in my channel. You guys are also, your any contribution is no less amazing. You just decided to support my channel and support my endeavor in making this a reality. So, yeah, all in all, you guys are amazing. And if we're talking about the membership program, let me deal with this first. Don't die, please. Don't die, please. Okay. Move back. Okay, good. We're good. Ooh. Dreadguard. Necromancer. Plague Mancer's Amulet. Oh man. This is vitality damage stuff. Gilded Diadem of Thorns. Charged Raider stuff. Yeah. If you decided to support me in my endeavors, you could become part of the membership program. It's only just a few bucks a month for the slowest tier, the lowest tier, not slowest. But you also get to see Grim Dawn and other videos that I uploaded in bulk really early. So that's a benefit of being a member. The other one is that you get a nice little icon next to your name when you comment to say that, hey, you decided to support my channel, and that'll be pretty neat. Also some emoticons, emojis, that says that, hey, you are pretty amazing and awesome. And you have some of these perks that 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 said that you support me, basically. Otherwise, if you enjoy this kind of content, or if you want to support my channel in any other way, like the video, subscribe to my channel to see more of this kind of stuff. I've slain the Necromancer, and I'll speak to Brother Miranuk now. I think, oh yeah, we have some books we could read over here. Where's Brother Miranuk? Brother Lecter. There he is. Pirate's Will. Archon's Sacred Ashes. It's not allowed this to happen. Go to the tomb, reclaim the ashes for the chosen. Okay. So we need to go slay the necromancers guarding the ashes. But I do believe that it is, yes, about 30 minutes in. So let us use this time to say, well, thanks for joining in on the channel. Hope you guys Have the best of days. It's me, I'm Biggy, and I'll be back. See you guys in a bit.